KVTA. Tonight is a huge night. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, with KVTA. You might have done it via Facebook. I have my good friend Stacey Ingram with me tonight. Stacey, hey, how are you doing? Long time no see.
Spence, I've missed you. Me and you used to have a lot of fun in the radio station.
We sure have. And over the years, your work in Rotary, and now we're getting Ventura's Walk for Kids. We're doing it via this stream tonight with a lot of great music. Why don't you tell everybody the importance of Walk for Kids and what a huge hit it was last year?
Well, on behalf of Ventura Rotary, very proud to be part of the Rotary Club right here in our local town. And first of all, Spence, thank you to KVTA for us being able to use your platform on Facebook that has a lot more followers than our Rotary page. Maybe this is a good plug. Hey, go over to the Rotary Club of Ventura and like our page too, because we share cool stuff. Not as cool as what Spence and team do. But I want to share a story. So Dr. Chris Landon, he should be famous in your book. You should know this amazing human who lives here in Ventura. And recently, a couple years ago, he joined the Rotary Club of Ventura. And we started to find out more details about what has been accomplished at the Ventura County Medical Center, what has been created by the Pediatric department. And our program is so astute, so accomplished that Ronald McDonald Charities has selected Ventura to be one of the locations where they will build a Ronald McDonald Family Room. There's only 2 other Ronald McDonald Family Rooms in all of California. And product placement, Ronald McDonald. Thank you, Spence. And so we are going to have a Ronald McDonald Family Room right here in Ventura. It's an exceptional and exciting reality to know. You've heard of Ronald McDonald House. Ronald McDonald Family Room is kind of just a smaller version of that, located right at the hospital. So if you could imagine, I hope this never happens to you or someone that you love, but if something were to happen to a child in your family, and all of a sudden the parents have to be at the hospital round the clock, there comes a time where being in the hospital is just a drain on everyone. And to have this Ronald McDonald Family Room where the parents and the child, and normally it's the families that just need a break, they can go into the room and they can take a shower, they can take a nap, they can prepare meals, they can watch TV. A lot of families will travel far to come use our resources in Ventura because we have such exceptional pediatric care. And so they can't just run back home. I mean, I live here in Ventura and I wouldn't want to run back home if my child was in the hospital. I would want to stay within feet of them. And so to have a facility like that is exciting news. So we found out that was going to happen in Ventura, right? Some of you may remember that last year about this time, we had our first ever Ronald McDonald Walk for Kids right down on the ocean. And Spence, you were at the first ever event and you were talking about how you've been to a lot of races and a lot of walks, charity walks. You were astounded at the turnout for the Walk for Kids event last year.
That's right, Stacey. Again, I've done half marathons very slowly. I've done 5Ks. I've done so many different events. With the energy from the Rotary, I was stunned when I saw the amount of people for the first go. It was incredible. One of the greatest, most motivated, happy groups. I got to meet a lot of people who had used the Ronald McDonald houses in that program over the years. And they were the happiest, brightest, most fun people ever. So we have to support this organization. You know, we had them on KVTA a couple of days ago. And when you hear about how the charity started way back in the days with the Philadelphia Eagles and how remarkable people do incredible things, and it built to what it is now, one of the most efficient, kind charities there can be. And Stacey, like you say, and you know, Ventura is such a beautiful city. We have created the best facilities in the country here in Ventura for Ventura County. And we also have the greatest doctors in the area because everybody wants to live here and be a part of this facility.
Well, so last year's Walk for Kids event was monumental in terms of the day of the event, the number of people who turned out and brought donations. We just were not prepared for how successful it was going to be. A lot of times it happens on the day of the event. So we were really looking forward to that because we needed those funds to make sure we have this Ronald McDonald Family Room right here in Ventura. And as you can guess, we had to cancel the live event. We did try to hold a virtual walk on Facebook along with the other Ronald McDonald houses and family rooms and charities. And that was great, but it definitely did not raise the money that we were able to raise last year right here in Ventura. So Ventura Rotary, thank you, Mike Anderson, for bringing this all together. Thank you, KVTA, for supporting and partnering Ventura Rotary and having this Facebook Live, YouTube Live event where we're asking you two things. There's two things you can do, and you can do both of them, but go buy McDonald's. No, that's not what we're thanks, Spence. But we would love for you to contribute anything, $5, $10, $20, it all adds up. But you can probably see the live ticker going and how many people are watching this right now. If there's only a few people watching, we're never going to reach our goal of raising money to bring this to our community. So what you can do, even if you can't donate, keep watching and share this on your Facebook. Click share and say, hey, jump on and with me. This is important for Ventura. This is happening right here in Ventura. And the more people we can get watching this, that's how we're going to have some success. We already have $1,000 contributed from Bunnin Chevrolet, and we want to, or up to $1,000. They're going to match your donations. So if we can get up to $1,000, they will match all the way up there. So that's what we want to shoot for as our goal at first. And we've turned this into a live concert. So we're going to entertain you. We're going to have some fun. Mike is going to do some dancing. I liked the idea of the concert because I thought we were going to have to do a virtual walk. And since we're quarantined, Spence, I thought we were going to be doing, like the back and forth. Did you guys see the guy who ran a marathon on his balcony? He used his Apple Watch and he could only go that far back and forth. I thought we'd be here all night if we tried to do a 5K running back and forth in my office. So the live concert, brilliant idea, Mike. I'm really enjoying that idea. Better than trying to run from wall to wall. But to contribute, you can text your donation to 44321. So first, and of course, my fellow Rotarians, a couple of them were saying, I don't get it. How do you text W4KV, which stands for Walk for Kids Ventura, if you haven't figured out that cool acronym. But how do you text W4KV to 44321? Well, you open your text and you type in.
What's that in your hand?
It's a phone, Spence.
Oh, phone.
So you're going to text to 44321. That's who you're going to send it to. And then in the message, you're going to type I'm going to make a donation right now. 4KV. Okay, so I put that in my message there.
W4KV.
Yeah. Walk for Kids Ventura. And then I'm going to text it to 44321. Okay. The other way you can donate is to go to walkforkids.org/Ventura. That might be easier. You can go straight there and click that donate button. And then when you click that and you scroll down, it'll say, click here to donate directly. And then you just fill in the information. So we want to hear from you when you finish your text. And you make your donation, give us a shout out and said, hey, just texted in my $20, just donated on the web page, because we want to give you shout outs. So if more people start hearing that you're doing it, then they're going to want to jump in as well. So start the momentum. Help us get to that match that Chevrolet said that they would make of $1,000. And let's raise some money to bring a Ronald McDonald Family Room to Ventura. I'm excited about that. What about you, Spence?
Well, I would like to thank Leo Bunnin, Leo, huge, unbelievable. You know, the local businesses always impress us. And Shane Morger, for coming in. We've known you for years, and this is really something else, folks. So we want to push these donations up. So we match that 1,000 and go ahead of it. It's a great way to start off this evening for a Friday. Grab your favorite beverage and let's just listen to some fabulous music tonight. Bunnin, thank you so much. This is huge.
First up, we have Scott Grimes. Those of you who are addicted to the TV show ER, remember Scott as Dr. Archie Morris. I know Spence is a super Band of Brothers geek, and he's excited about the fact that Scott was on Band of Brothers. My son would be furious if I didn't also give a shout out to the animated sitcom that he's on, American Dad. He voices the character Steve Smith. So you'll recognize him as soon as he pops up. Hey, Scott, we're excited to see you. And I wanted to ask Scott, is that Jeff Goldblum on your shirt?
This shirt always makes me happy. Jeff Goldblum always makes me happy. So just stare at him. But this is a song I wanted to do for you that I love to do. And it's about, about a father or a mother singing a song to their child that they're going to have. And all the questions they have before they have that child. It's called The Things We've Handed Down.
Might not always be so grateful for the way that you were raised. There might be some feature of your father's that you gladly celebrate. One day you might look at us and say that you were cursed. Oh, but over time that lie has been extremely well rehearsed by our fathers and their fathers in some old and distant town. Places no one here remembers now. The things we've handed down. Oh, the things we've handed down, down, down. The things we've handed down. Things we've handed down. Thank you guys so much. Please donate. I really appreciate this. It is my honor. Thank you.
Wow.
Wow.
Awesome. Scott Brown.
Amazing. Hey, a lot of people who watch Scott every single week on ER may not have realized that they also heard him on the radio. His single Sunset Boulevard was climbing the charts for several weeks, not too many years back, so early 2000s I think it was. And he also was one of the 4 singers in Russell Crowe's band, Indoor Garden Party. So he's not only a great actor, but an amazing artist, and such an honor for Scott to take time out of his evening to join us and help us raise money for the Ronald McDonald Family Room here in Ventura. You got a tear in your eye, Spence.
That was something else, I'll tell you. I can just think of Easy Company, Band of Brothers, and Scott Grimes. I had no idea he was a singer, keyboard player. Man's got skills. Awesome.
Wow, and
Way to go.
what a
Scott
beautiful
Grimes.
song too, is he's knowing that we're raising money for families and kind of putting a perspective of a father or mother singing that song to their child.
Sure.
That's so much appreciation. Thank you, Scott, for joining us and helping us. If you're just tuning in, first of all, I wanted to say, Sean Ramirez, thanks for your shout out. Thank you, Megan Sharp, Sherry Scott, a Ventura Rotarian who moved over to the East Coast, who's joining us tonight. Yes, Jan, thank you for your shout out to Bunnin Chevrolet. If you didn't tune in at the very top of the Facebook Live event, we mentioned that Chevrolet has said that they will match any donations you make tonight all the way up to $1,000. So anything.
$1,000.
You can only do $5, $10, $20. Please text. You're going to text it to 44321 and you're going to put in the message W4KV, which stands for Walk for Kids Ventura, or very easy, you can go to walk4kids.org/Ventura, click the donate button, and then fill out the donation form. And then tell us in the comments that you sent in a donation. We want to give you a shout out. Challenge someone. Say, hey, I challenge, give so-and-so a challenge and tell them I want them to match my donation. Let's get up to that $1,000. But if you can't even donate $5, what you can do is click that share button, because the more people, you can see the little eyeball at the top. We're on and Facebook, so if you only see a few over on YouTube, we got a nice good audience going on Facebook Live, and get other people to tune in, because the more eyeballs that we have, the more fun we're going to have tonight, first of all, and the more money that we will raise, because we want to bring the Ronald McDonald Family Room to Ventura, and we want to make up for the fact that we didn't get to have our big Walk for Kids fundraiser in April because of the pandemic. Next, speaking of how exciting it is, what an honor it is that we're going to be only the third Ronald McDonald Family Room in the state of California. We have the CEO of Ronald McDonald House Charities of Southern California here on our Ventura Facebook Live event. Vince Bryson. Vince!
Hey, Vince.
Hello. Hello.
Thanks
Good
for
to see you,
joining
Vince.
us and here in
Hi,
Little
Tom.
Ventura.
My pleasure. I'm so excited. I wish I could be there with you. Although I have to say that piece by Scott Grimes was just amazing. If the rest of the night is going to be like that, wow, we're in for a treat.
We are.
Yeah.
Well, it's a treat to have you here. In fact, we're all quarantined, so no one would know that you weren't just in the other room right there.
Right?
Can you explain a few more details about what a Ronald McDonald Family Room is and what a precious thing it's going to be for us to have that right here in Ventura?
Sure. Well, first of all, we're so excited to bring one of our programs to Ventura County. We've been operating here in Southern California for 41 years, mostly through our most well-known program, which is the Ronald McDonald House. And about 15 years ago, we incorporated a Ronald McDonald Family Room into our offerings for the community. And the Ronald McDonald Family Room, and then of course we always have our Camp Ronald McDonald for Good Times, which has been in existence since 1982. But the Family Room really is when you're operating the program inside of the hospital. I like to say when walking across the street to the house is too far for a parent to go. And we have a lot of families whose child is in the ICU, NICU or PICU, and they just want to stay as close to their child as they possibly can. And probably one of our best known mottos at Ronald McDonald House Charities is keeping families close. And that's really one big part of our objective in providing services is we want people to be close to their sick child at all times. So the Family Room concept started and it has really taken off. And although we don't have that many here in California, we are now operating over 260 Ronald McDonald House Family Rooms all over the world. So
Wow.
This is probably our fastest growing program, and we're just thrilled to be coming to Ventura.
Yes. And people who are just jumping on the live event, they're seeing the Ronald McDonald logo in the corner. They're seeing live. They're seeing the CEO of Ronald McDonald House Charities, and they're thinking this is some kind of national event. This is Ventura. And so Ventura, thank you for, and actually I noticed we have people from all over the nation. I'm noticing people from all over the nation that I recognize who maybe are out of town or moved away or whatever, but you're tuned in. Someone told you about this event, and we need your help to help us raise funds so that we can make this a reality here in Ventura. Vince, why Ventura? Why were we so lucky and special to get the third ever family room in California?
Well, you've got a great team there, all the way from your hospital leadership, your political leadership, your community leadership. It's just awesome there. And they have put their arms around our charity in a way that I've seldom seen before. It's really been very gratifying to see the way in which your community has embraced our charity. And we saw a need to come there, and through a partnership with the hospital and the community, we thought, why not come here and organize a program? The reality is that we've been serving Ventura County families for more than 40 years now at one of our 6 Ronald McDonald houses, or probably through Camp Ronald McDonald for Good Times. So we've been supporting this community through one of our programs for 40 years. But now to have the opportunity to have a Ronald McDonald Family Room right there in Ventura County is an opportunity we just couldn't pass up. And actually, the hospital has been so good to us and so generous with their space. We will have one of the largest Ronald McDonald Family Rooms any place in the world right there in Ventura County. So we're thrilled about that.
Can't wait to see it. Some of the renderings we've seen, Spence's product placement is exceptional. I want to point out my product placement. I got my Rotary hat right there. Hope you noticed it. But Ventura Rotary is all in, Vince. We are such fans of the Ronald McDonald House Charities of Southern California, and we are so excited to help raise money and make this a reality here in Ventura. You can see some of the renderings what that looks like at the Ventura County Medical Center.
That's just beautiful. Just beautiful.
Yeah.
We couldn't be happier that we're coming into this community. There's so many good people there, and that's why we were so disappointed when we had to cancel our physical walk on April 5th, because in 2019 we had such a stellar gathering in Ventura for our very first walk.
Ventura!
Oh my God, it was amazing. And so we were looking forward to seeing how you were going to outdo yourself in year 2. And it's still not too late. I would encourage everyone to take advantage of this last lap, and either on directly on our website, walkforkids.org/Ventura, or as you described in text, sending a text message. It would be greatly appreciated. And we're not quite to the goal we have to build this family room. We haven't raised just all of the money. We're close, but we need the help of the community once again. And I'm confident that the people of Ventura County are going to respond.
Mr. Bryson, I can give a shout out to Shane Morger and to Debbie Martin and Roseanne Hill and Diana and Megan Sharp and Joanna Root Carter and Michelle Salinas, who donated in honor of Megan Carter, who's going to be one of our performers later on. So the donations are coming in. Thank you, Ventura community, for proving what the CEO of Ronald McDonald House Charities of Southern California, Vince Bryson, just said. Ventura shows up. And we had one of the best Walk for Kids here locally. We can't have it this year, so hopefully we can make up for it by having this Facebook Live event.
Yes.
I didn't know that you were Spence.
Hey, I'm just happy, Vince, that when you look at an international brand like McDonald's, you look at a local great business like Bunnin in Santa Paula, then the Rotary gets in. KVTA AM 1590 is just happy to be a part of this, help publicize it. But this is the ultimate roundup of just great people. I love it when business and the people of the community get together for such a great cause. It's the ultimate marriage, and that's why we're all here. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you, Vince, for joining us tonight. We really appreciate you spending your Friday night with us on our Ventura Facebook Live event.
I'll tell you, if we get more performances like Scott Grimes, this is going to be such a huge hit. We're so excited to be a part of it. And thanks to all the artists that have not participated but are planning to participate tonight, all the local businesses and community leaders, Ventura County, you are just outstanding. Thank you so much.
Wait, Vince, we got another performer coming up. We're going to bring Aniyah Morales. She's performed at the Kennedy Center, for Disney. She's recorded with Capitol Records. You thought you saw something major with Scott Grimes. Wait till you see our next performer. So remember, we're doing kind of a live concert, give you some entertainment while you take some time to text W4KVs in the message, and you're going to send that to 44321, and then send a donation, big or small, to the Ronald McDonald Family Room that we're going to build right here in Ventura. So we're going to send it on over to Aniyah Morales. Thank you for joining us tonight. We can't wait to hear you perform.
Hi, I actually I spent a summer with Dr. Landon at Ventura County Medical Center, and I just want to say how excited and grateful I am that there's going to be a space like this there for all the families. And I'm here, I'm going to perform a few songs. So I'm performing 2 songs with my dad. He's here behind the camera. And the first song is called Puerto de Ilusión, and it was actually my grandparents' favorite song, and so I hope you guys enjoy it as well.
Se aleja ya, empieza a salir el sol y las gaviotas vienen de lejos, cruzando mares, buscando amor. También con el corazón cansado de navegar, llega estas playas tibias y claras y ample mis ansias para soñar. Vine lejos, decepcionado por un amor que me abandonó, y fue tu puerto una esperanza en el naufragio de mi dolor. La suerte de ilusión, alzo de luz y amor, como una perla que el mar encierra, así te guarda mi corazón, como una perla que el mar encierra, así te guarda mi corazón. Y fue tu puerto una esperanza en el naufragio de mi dolor. La suerte de ilusión, alzo de luz y amor, como una perla que el mar encierra, así te guarda mi corazón, como una perla que el mar encierra, así te guarda mi corazón.
That's amazing! Well done! Thank you for spending your Friday night with us.
Thank you. For
Beautiful.
me. The next one that we're going to sing is actually one that my dad wrote. It's called Corrido de las Heladas, and it tells the story of the first and the only time it ever snowed here in Kern County, and how that sort of wrought havoc on all of the crops. And the community really had to come together to get through that situation. And so I think it's appropriate in this situation so that you guys as a community can come and support this cause. And so I hope you guys enjoy this one as well.
Señores, lo canto con sentimiento para expresar la amargura y la tristeza que siento de ver a mis campesinos con ese gran sufrimiento. Lo que sucedió en el valle nunca todo en la vida sucede. El 25 de enero del año 99, Diosito nos ha mandado una tormenta de nieve. Las puertas se congelaron y el agua quedó hecha hielo. Patrones y pescadores, todos están sin consuelo, con lágrimas en los ojos, miran la fruta en el suelo. Nuestros hermanos del valle luego nos ayudaron con cobijas y comida para los necesitados, que Dios les pague con creces lo que por su pueblo han dado. Aunque me vean de mariachi, yo sé trabajar de todo. Pero el dolor de mi raza, yo muy a pecho lo tomo. Mi madre es empacadora y mi padre es mayordomo. Vuela, vuela, palomita, párate en aquel naranjo. Le dije a don César Chávez que ya no riegue su llanto, que el valle sobrevivido estas heladas del campo.
Thank you so much, Aniyah. I appreciate you sharing your beautiful talent with us as we have our Facebook Live concert. And a shout out to Dr. Landon. I'm a big fan too, and I appreciate that he helped us connect with you so that you can be part of our Facebook Live concert. Tonight, we are trying to raise money for a Ronald McDonald Family Room to be built right here in Ventura. And last year, we shocked Ronald McDonald House Charities with the amount of people in Ventura who showed up at the Walk for Kids down at the beach. And one of the most successful fundraising events that they've seen at a local Walk for Kids. Well, this year, because of the coronavirus, we were not able to host our event down at the beach. And so we're trying to still raise some money this year because this is going to benefit so many families and so many children throughout the neighboring communities, as well as right here in Ventura. So if you can donate anything, please, you can see the information right on the screen there, walkforkids.org/Ventura, or you can text W4KB, Walk for Kids Ventura, to 44321. And what we're trying to do, Bunn & Chevrolet said that they will match your donation all the way up to $1,000. So we want to definitely achieve that $1,000 and beyond. We hope. I want to give a shout out to the president of the Rotary Club of Ventura, Connie Young, whose internet just went down, and she said, "I swear I am standing by waiting for my Wi-Fi to come on so that I can make my donation of $100. So thank you, Connie. And I'm seeing a lot more coming in. Michelle Salinas, thanks for helping us get the word out. And Candace, you asked how to donate, and hopefully that answered your question. And Lucy Schultz, thank you for your support tonight. A personal shout out to my friend Dan, who I saw was watching, and my friend Julie, who I shared it on my Facebook page and said, please watch. If there's one thing you could do to help, if you hit share and you share this live event, that's just as valuable as making a donation, as many eyeballs watching this event, so that we can reach out and try to raise money for the Ronald McDonald Family Room. Spence, KVTA, is our partner who's got a much bigger reach, and so we're able to share this on your platform, hopefully reaching a wider audience. And I'm kind of excited to talk to Mike Powers up next, the County Executive Officer for Ventura County. The reason why we couldn't have our Walk for Kids event was because of the COVID-19. What can you tell us
I would like to point out very quickly here, I want to rudely interrupt.
Yeah.
There's sheltering in place and the man wears a tie.
Right? I'm at
Please,
work actually, but it's a
overdressing.
red tie. Spence, I just clipped it on.
Overdressing, but you
for
look
you.
great.
But it's
You
red.
look great, Mike.
Thank you, Spence.
But no pants on, right, Mike?
We won't go in. I won't answer that question.
Who does?
So how are we doing so far with COVID-19 here in Ventura County?
Oh, boy. It's hard on our community, but I'll tell you, our community is responding incredibly well, Stacy and Spence. It's, you see when you look at the numbers that we have here in terms of the incidence of the cases that we watch, and we have some of the lowest incidents anywhere in the state. And that's really because of Dr. Levin's leadership and with the public health order, but it's just also our community complying. Our businesses, our individuals, our families, we're doing really well. And that's going to be good for our community health and long-term for our economy as well.
Well, one of the reasons why Ronald McDonald Family Charities selected Ventura to be the location of their next Ronald McDonald Family Room is because of the exceptional facilities. Can you talk about the county hospital system and pediatric services that we're really lucky to have? A lot of people hopefully haven't had to use them, but have no idea what they've got in their backyard.
Oh, thank you so much, Stacy. I was so proud to talk about it. Yes, we have a wonderful, beautiful new hospital, Ventura County Medical Center. But the best part about it, really, for me, and I think that the team, is that it really, the quality of that hospital matches the quality of the medical staff and the nursing and the provider staff at the hospital, which is top notch. It's totally dedicated to the mission. And really, one of the reasons I think we're here tonight is because of the broad scope of pediatric services that we have in our county. We have pediatric subspecialty services that very few counties of our size have right here. And that's a big tribute to Dr. Chris Landon, who was the director of pediatrics. He helped bring them up. And these are specialties that you would have to normally go to Los Angeles for. And that's very stressful on the family and hurts access. So because we built those pediatric programs here, now we also have one of the only pediatric intensive care units and a pediatric oncology program, actually the only pediatric oncology program in the county in partnership with Children's Hospital. And there you go, Spencer, clip it on. There you go, that's what I'm talking about.
You can't be outdone by Mike Powers,
Yeah,
the Ventura County CEO.
Right there, look at you.
I didn't know we were going to have a CEO on. I would have put my tie on too.
I'm going to unclip it as soon as we're done. I did it because it's red, Ronald McDonald. I don't have a cup, but I have my cup of Ronald McDonald. So we have these great pediatric services, and that was also helped develop by Dr. Stu Siegel, who is the director of pediatric oncology at Children's. So he saw what we had here and the quality of the care, and he said, you know what? We can build this pediatric oncology program here, and we did. And we did it also with the National Charity League Juniors and with Amy Towner's leadership. I mean, it was just amazing what they did. That helped us found that. And then we had all these great pieces, but something was missing. When you think about it, there's these families that are, with these children, my goodness, just, suffering with these terrible disease and having to go down to LA all the time. And we just said, you know what, wouldn't it be great if we had something for the families right here in our community, so they wouldn't have to travel down to LA, several times a week with the whole family. We could have something right here locally. And that's what we have now. And when Vince Bryson came up and saw what we had, he met our doctors, he saw the system, he could feel the passion for the mission here. He was sold. And it was not just because Amy hounded him endlessly. It was because he truly believed and you could see that people here were committed to it. It's a passion, it's a mission, it's a calling. And so then also Clay Passion, I want to really recognize Clay too. He was actually the founder of Ronald McDonald House, the whole concept as a whole. And now right here in his hometown, he's going to have his very own Ronald McDonald House. Is actually also going to be the first one of any public hospital in the state of California, which we're very proud about.
Oh, I didn't know
really
about
amazing.
that.
Yeah.
It's so nice to see everybody come together. And like you said, Mike, we've all been through it with our families, with friends. When you have to do the drive to the hospital, when you have to go through all of the things that people, whatever disease it is, the pressure on the family, who's going to be there today, who's going to be there tomorrow. This brings everyone together. And it's, I don't know, I've had the pleasure of dealing with many, many charities through radio in my life. This is just another one that absolutely covers all of the bases. We get the community together, and this is just a smash hit. Unfortunately, we lost our walk last year to this year, but like Stacy said, I was at that walk last year, and I was looking around and saying, "Yeah, we're going to get 200 or 300 people. What's going to go on?" It was off the charts, and I know Ventura is going to come through again.
I have an update though that we're almost at our $1,000 match. It looks like we're at about
It's the tie.
$70.
It's the tie.
It's the time.
I better leave.
All right, let's see it. Let's see it, Stacey.
That's what they wanted. As you know, Rob Van Newberg, though, messaged that Tom Spence, you need more practice with the tie.
Hey.
Rob,
It's Laurel and Hardy.
Rob, thank you for your donation. Patty, Bailey Rice donated. Linda Gertzman is helping us get some donations in. And Roger Case just donated $100.
Case.
Wow.
If you're texting in your donation, or it's the tie, and the McDonald's cup. But I think it's more because they can't see or they don't know what's on the bottom half of.
They're contributing so they don't have to. Yeah, it's good.
I will tell you this: it's a very long tie.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Speaking of the community though, too, just two things real quick. So grateful to Stacy and Ventura Rotary. They've just fully embraced this mission, and it's so beautiful. And that's one of the reasons why the walk was so successful last year. And I remember also Junior Charity League about 5 years ago when they were having an event. They just did a little raise the paddle to see if people would be interested in this Ronald McDonald House here. And Vince was there from Ronald McDonald House and Clay Passion, and it just blew the door. They raised $50,000 in about 20 minutes. It was just stunning to see. You could feel the community wanted this. And right now the community's raised over $600,000 for this project. And this project on its way too. We want you to know the state building, hospital building and safety folks already approved the plan. So that's great. And we're also excited, and I can announce tonight that we are bringing the construction plan awards to the contractor, to the Board of Supervisors in May. So the project is off and running. It's going to happen. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. Go Ventura County.
Thank you for the shout out, Mike, to Ventura Rotary as well. I'm here representing the entire Rotary Club of Ventura. Picture me and another 100 people who are just so excited to help make it happen here in Ventura. A Ronald McDonald Family Room right here in Ventura, because we have some of the most exceptional healthcare professionals and some of the best facilities for not only pediatric care, but for our hospital and our medical services. So please text your donation. You can see the information right on the screen where you can donate. We're going to be doing another tally to see if we can make it to this $1,000 match from Bunn & Chevrolet. They said that they'll match your donation all the way up to $1,000. And after you make that donation, remember this is local. It's just us here in Ventura. So we need you to not only watch, but please go make a donation. Put it in the comments so that I can give you a shout out and people can say, oh, Megan Sharp just made a donation. I'm going to make a donation too. Howard's just made a donation. I can do it too. So, we're ready for our next performer. We are going to bring on local artist Megan Carter. If you've ever been to one of the local restaurants or local facilities where we've got musicians play, you've probably seen Megan Carter. If you went to the Ventura fireworks show at Ventura College the last couple of years, you've seen her and her group of girls who perform together sing the national anthem. Also, since this is being put on by Ventura Rotary, we just had an art scholarship competition called the Perspectives on Peace. And she was our first place winner because she wrote an original song about her perspectives on building peace throughout the world and here locally in Ventura. And Megan, you're going to be singing that original song that you won the scholarship with. Is that correct?
Yes, exactly. And I just wanted to say again, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to perform today. It means so much to be able to perform for such a great cause. So yeah, I'm going to be performing an original song I wrote, just like Stacy said, for a Rotary Club scholarship. It's called Less Fortunate. When you look around, do you see a town that brings people down? Or do you see a town that's full of peace? What is peace? Something that we all need. How can we achieve this peace? What do we need? What do we need? More homes for the homeless, more mental health awareness, picking trash up at the ocean. If we do this, we'll see some change. This world isn't stopping turning. Our problems we can't keep burning. Don't you think we've had enough fires? Looking around, I'm getting really tired. World peace might be unattainable, but positive changes are debatable. Maybe that's what peace really is. Maybe peace is helping the less fortunate. Yeah. Maybe peace when you walk our streets. Can you feel the defeat of the people struggling to stay alive at night while we sleep? More homes for the homeless, more mental health awareness, picking trash up at the ocean. If we do this, we'll see some change. This world isn't stopping turning. Our problems we can't keep burning. Don't you think we've had enough fires? Looking around, I'm getting really tired. World peace might be unattainable, but positive changes are debatable. Maybe that's what peace really is. Maybe peace is helping the less fortunate.
Megan Carter! Woo!
Awesome.
Thank you.
I tell you what, we're talking about Scott Grimes at the beginning of this live Facebook Live concert. Had a single that was climbing the Billboard charts. I will not be surprised if we're talking in the future about Megan Carter climbing the Billboard charts. You are amazing. Thank you
so much.
Once again, we mentioned Megan Carter is the fourth place winner of the Rotary Club of Ventura Perspectives on Peace Scholarship. So congratulations, Megan, and thank you for sharing your talent and helping us. We know you have a big local base of fans. So I know we've got a lot of people viewing our Facebook Live events right now because they are a Megan Carter fan. So thank you for coming on our Facebook Live benefit concert. If you are a fan of Megan, will you please make a donation for the Ronald McDonald Family Room in Megan's name? Give us a shout out for Megan and say you made your donation because of Megan. We got some awesome donations that just came in. Ellen Dembowski just donated $100. Ellen, thank you. And also I saw Kathy Long $250 donation from Kathy.
Wow.
Kathy, I think you guys saw it pop up on the screen, the Landon Foundation. Thank you, Dr. Landon, who happens to be up next here on our Facebook Live program. Your foundation just donated $500 to the Ron. Oh, do we not have Dr. Landon?
No, you know what we do have, though? We do have Amy Towner. And
Yeah.
Let's go to
Amy.
Amy Towner.
Amy Towner is my spirit animal.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Amy.
I have my Walk for Kids here, my Walk for Kids mug.
Well, actually, right behind you is where we're supposed to be having our Walk for Kids, right there on the beautiful ocean.
I thought I would bring it to you virtually. So there it is. That's where we were supposed to be. We're all there in spirit, and we're getting revved up for next year.
Yes.
And
I
we
can
are
smell the ocean air.
So
I can smell the ocean air.
I hear the sirens.
there are some sirens. I think there's
This
some
is
people
awesome.
misbehaving down there, but you know, we will pass.
Come on, 6 feet, people, 6 feet.
The bells are going off. I know you were there last year, Amy. You were able to see what a great event. And cheers to the Ventura community. They came out in full force for the Walk for Kids, which is an event we can't have this year. That's why we're on this Facebook Live event, and we're asking for donations because we want to make the Ronald McDonald Family Room a reality. You're going to get to see it almost daily. It's going to be right in your backyard, right next to your office.
True. And over 900 people came last year in a family room that hadn't even been built yet. Amazing. We've never seen a turnout like that. And I do have to say, I think that Ventura County had one of the most beautiful walk locations in California. So it was very, very nice. So,
well, I think that once people figured out where the location was and what the walk route was, there aren't a lot of our local walks that take full advantage of the ocean view. And I think that the route that we had mapped out was what made it such a big hit. You just got a shout out from Linda Gertzman, who loves and thank you, John Brandt. That's a Ventura Rotarian. Hey, look at Dr. Landon. There he is.
Landon's in the house. Dr. Landon's in the house.
I'm outside the house, but yes.
I'm outside the house too.
Dr. Landon, we're making it happen. This has been just a dream for you and a goal that you've wanted to see happen. And you've got a whole community who is wanting to share that same vision and that same dream of achieving a Ronald McDonald Family Room right here in Ventura.
Well, after I got lured in by Dale for a year to Rotary, I really, started to appreciate all the things that happened. So after a year, Linda Gertzman came up to the Pediatric Diagnostic Center to give me my Rotary packet. And then she started to cry. And then so I brought her to Amy. And so Amy had her crying more. So it's just what we do is fantastic. What we have, what Mike Powers and the Board of Supervisors has allowed us to accomplish is an incredible. Dr. Siegel and I met, back when I came in 1989, and I was willing to do chemotherapy. He immediately enrolled me in the Ronald McDonald Camp for Good Times. And this Ronald McDonald House has been a dream for 30 years. So after building the hospital, building the clinic, building up this is really the cap on the crown there. So I really appreciate it. And it's a legacy.
Yeah.
I've donated in memory of my wife who passed on, and Dr. Siegel through the National Charity League Juniors, and I'll just keep going through this till we hit. My goal is to hit 25,000 over the 5 years. So I think 22.5 with this now. So a little bit to go. And the last donation before this got a pie in Dr. Lee's face and got a glass of water, cold water on his head from his son. So whatever investment I can make, this is the right place to be.
Yeah. And Dr. Landon, I don't think unfortunately, a lot of residents here in Ventura County have not had to take their children to the pediatric center. But I don't think a lot of people really understand what has been built and what a wonderful facility that we have in the event someone does have to bring their sick child to the Ventura County Medical Center.
Well, the nice thing is we've been visited by the state, by California Children's Services, and they recognize our services are equal to what happens down at Children's Hospital Los Angeles in areas of endocrinology, oncology, cardiology, diabetes care. UCLA and Cedars also, of course, cystic fibrosis, pulmonary disease, our neonatal intensive care unit. And it's because we bring in social workers, we bring in dietitians, we have respiratory therapists, physical therapists. We bring in an entire team, just as you get it at the large hospital, but without the drive. Now we're doing things with telehealth. One of my patients I've taken care of for 20 years, and she's had a lung transplant now. She has cystic fibrosis. She said, Dr. Landon, I forgot what you looked like. You were always wearing a mask. Now that you're doing telehealth, you haven't aged yet. I don't really say that part, but I will. So, but yes, it's very good, and we continue to be able to bring that kind of cutting edge care, including these telehealth visits, so that people can stay in their homes and still get the care that they need.
Well, and I'm looking at the updates, Dr. Landon. As you know, we are so proud to have you as a member of the Rotary Club of Ventura, and a lot of your fellow Rotarians are on this Facebook Live event supporting us. Clyde Reynolds and his wife Denise, happy to donate $100. Want to give a shout out, thank you to Craig Loft, who's tuning in. Steve Dahl is tuning in. Anna Marie says, hi, Dr. Landon. So you got a lot of fans who are excited to help us make this a reality. We're coming coming up here on near the end of our program. We're going over a little bit. Mike, is it time to move to our last performance of the evening?
Yeah, I think we're about there. Any final comments from Spence? What have your thoughts been before we get to the final show? And after the final song, we're going to report the final number. So if you're going to give, please do give before the final song. Spence, what have your thoughts been for the evening?
Well, first of all, live music is better. Bumper stickers must be issued. This has been an incredible early evening of great music. Dr. Landon, you are a rock star. I'm looking at the comments here. Unbelievable how many folks have commented on the good doctor. I just want to thank everybody, Leo Bunnan and Shane Morger, for coming on air with us this morning and making that generous donation with you, Mike. This has been something else. Stacy, great to see you after all this time. And I'm so impressed with our final performer, guys. So impressed.
Yeah, it's a good one. Stacy, would you like to do the
You're a
honors?
big fan. Actually, Spence, this is your claim to fame. I mean, you don't have too many stories, but you've got this one story that you've been able to hold on for your life. And it is?
To use the word discovered might be an exaggeration. But when I first moved to Ventura years ago, I lived on Weymouth off Pierpont. I was there. I was brand new, and I was talking to some folks. I said, where do you go for live music? What do you do around here? And they said, oh, there's this place called Nickelby's, and there's this killer band, Big Bad Voodoo Daddy, that does this like rock swing. These Lindy Hoppers get out there and dance. I said, yeah, okay, I'll go. Boom. They were something else. Total original. They're still doing it. Look, Super Bowl, Mike, they've been through Vegas around the world, and they're still performing top of their game. This is a great band, a wonderful leader.
Hey, everybody. How are you? Scotty Marsh,
Hey.
Big Bad Voodoo Daddy. As you may or may not know, we are a Ventura County band. As a matter of fact, we are from Ventura. At least most of us are anyway. And Ventura is very important to us, and this community is very important to us. And the Ventura County Medical Center is also extremely important to us. The Ronald McDonald Family Room is something that needs to be helped funded. Now you can help out by contributing. All the information is here. You know what to do. Now Big Bad Voodoo Daddy would do anything for this event. Unfortunately, we couldn't all be together because of the quarantine. But we threw something together that we thought would hopefully lighten the load a little bit, make you feel better, help support what we've got going on here, my friends. Thanks again. Take good care of yourselves. Take care of others. Cheers.
Oh, yes. Did you see that? Amazing.
That's them right
Oh.
there. Wow.
Oh my gosh, Spence, that was crazy.
That's all the way back, boy, and they're still doing it. Yes.
Thank you for discovering Big Bad Voodoo Daddy.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just glad I was the one that got to do it. Think of it, from the movie Swingers all the way up to today. Mike, thank you so much. This was great.
Hey, this has been amazing. You know, we do have one encore performance. Someone just jumped in. I'm amazed that she's here. So we have one encore performance, then the final number. We have a number, and I got to tell you, we've met the 1,000. Now it's about how much above the 1,000. I'm getting calls from Ronald McDonald Foundation. They're giving me the update. We have a song. We're going to do 2 songs from Trinity Bliss, and then we will give the update. Trinity, thank you for joining us.
Hello, thank you so much. Hi, I'm Trinity. I'm so delighted to be participating in this Facebook Live concert to support Ronald McDonald House Charities of Southern California. I'll be playing 2 songs. My first song is a song I wrote about what we're going through right now.
Hey, Trinity, what's the name of this song?
It's called Living Our Lives.
All right, take it away.
It is coming here. Tell myself not to live in fear. The world's so afraid of it. We can't go on living like this. Oh, it's so quiet, makes me feel alone. It's so quiet, makes me feel alone. We have to commit, this is not something we can do. So you're coming out to say hi, making people say bye, bye, bye. Stopping us from living our lives. We are all staying home. It's the only place we're allowed to go. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Running out of sleep. It really gives us no peace. I thought my parents working home before. They say lots of work to be done. Oh, I love to take some things I hold up and feel like a crowd. We have to commit to work to really get into the beat. We're calling out to say hi. Making people say bye, bye, bye. Stop, nothing our lives. We're all staying home. It's the only place we're allowed to go. Da 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 da. And we go like it's every heart. What's that for? We want to love you. So you do it to me. Let's do it to me. You're coming down to say hi. Making people say bye, bye, bye. Stop living our lives. We are all staying home. The only place we're safe to go. Da 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 da.
Woo! So good. So
Awesome, Trinity.
My second song is a song by Taylor Swift with a great anti-bullying message. It's called Me.
Okay, go for it. This is Trinity Bliss, everybody.
You, with your words like knives and swords and weapons that you use against me. You knocked me off my feet again, got me feeling like a nothing. You, with your points like nails on a chalkboard, calling me loud when I wounded you, picking on the weaker man. You can't take me down with just one single blow. But you know what you don't know. Someday I'll be living in a big old city, and all you're ever gonna be to me. Someday I'll be big enough so you can't hit me, and all you're ever gonna be is me. Why you gotta be so mean? You, with your switch and size and your wildfire lies and your humiliation, you have pointed out my flaws again as if I don't already see them. I walk with my head down, trying to walk you out, cause I'll never impress you. I just wanna feel okay again. I bet you got pushed around, somebody made you go, but the cycle ends right now, cause you can't leave me down that road, and you don't know what you don't know. Someday I'll be living in a big old city, and all you're ever gonna be to me. Someday I'll be big enough so you can't hit me, and all you're ever gonna be is me. I'm gonna be so mean, and I can't see you years from now in the bar, talking over a football game. That same big loud opinion, but nobody's listening. Washed up and ranting about the same old things. Drunk and gambling on about how I can't sing. All you are is me. All you are is me. And I'm dead and alone in life, and me, and me, and me, and me. But someday I'll be living in a big old city, and all you're ever gonna be to me. Yeah. Someday I'll be thinking that's so you can't hit me, and all you're ever gonna be is me. I'm gonna be so cool.
Pretty!
All right.
Amazing!
Trinity, awesome.
Great
So
job, Trinity.
Man,
Thank you so much. I'm delighted that I got to participate in this Facebook Live concert. Thank you.
yeah, Trinity.
Thank you.
Are you able to? We have a big reveal coming. Someone dropped off something on my porch. I'm going to go grab. Can you play a song on the piano? I know you're good on the piano. All right, we're going to have Trinity's going to go do that. And while Trinity goes to the piano, I got a number texted to my phone. We have a huge number coming in.
Mike?
Yeah.
What do you, yes?
Anyhow, I'm going to let her play the piano, and then I'm going to go get this thing that someone dropped off on my porch.
Are you doing like a Ryan Seacrest thing where it's like, and the total is... It's not too
You
late.
better hurry up.
Hurry up and talking about a different, like another check that might be coming in, but I just saw a couple of, because when you text the donation, it brings you to a donation page and you can see them coming in live. So here comes the grand finale. Let's get some more donations in while she's doing her piano.
Last song, and then we're going to end it after this last song with the total number, including the Bunnin Chevrolet match for 1,000. We've hit that. We're above that. So where are we at? We're going to be there. All right, Trinity. We're going to Trinity for the final song. What's the name of this song, Trinity?
Yeah, so this is called Thank God for Bringing Me to You. And it's about the people who are dearest to our hearts and that we love them.
All right, go for it. Take it away.
I wake up every day wondering your beautiful love. Sometimes I think I'm like I God for bringing me here. I can't wait to some voice like you I've got to think of you, but I'm afraid I don't have the tools, and I'm talking about you too. I'm learning one thing, never be right in the view of a heart. Thank God for bringing me. I can't make some voice Thank God for bringing me. I can't make some voice like you won't. I've got to think straight, 'cause I don't want to think anything, and I want to see your face, and then I'm thinking of you too every day. I just want to say I love you, really, but it's all I need to Thank God for I Thank God for bringing me here. I can't think of course like you won't. Sentiment to you.
Beautiful, Trinity. Amazing.
Trinity, that was beautiful.
Thank you so much.
What a way to finish the show.
Thank you. Were wonderful.
Thank you.
I can't think of a more perfect way for us to wrap up our Facebook Live concert. Such an inspiring and gorgeous song, Trinity. Thank you so much. It's been a fun night. Amy, Spence, we should be doing this more often.
We definitely need
I
to
think we got to get together again next Friday.
Yeah. I'm so delighted. I was so delighted to be here. I just wanted to thank you guys one more time. I love your foundation. And I'm so glad that we get to have this concert despite the cancellation of the Walk for Kids.
You couldn't have said it better, Trinity. Next time we're going to have to just host the whole thing. And I
Is
think
Mike going to get back again? That could be Mike over there. There he is.
Hey guys, we got this
Mike,
on my porch.
I think we have to sing the Brady
your
Bunch theme.
porch.
This was dropped off on my porch
Did
from
you
my.
sanitize it before you brought it in?
So this is from Bunnin of Chevrolet of Santa Paula. We've meet the match goal of $1,000, so they are donating $1,000. And I just got a text from Adam, and he said that we are now at, in addition to the $1,000, we have, not including the Bunnin, $1,707 plus the $1,000. That's $2,700 we raised tonight.
Okay.
And man, that is so awesome. So
beautiful.
Awesome. Yes. So good. Yeah.
Nice.
So good.
And if I saw correctly, Mike, someone commented on YouTube Live that that South Ventura Rotary Club was also raising to reach a a donation goal that they had of $1,000.
Man, that would bring us to 3,700
I
if
saw that.
that's correct. Amazing. Simply
Wow,
amazing.
fantastic.
It would definitely not surprise me with the Rotary spirit. All of
That's
these
right.
Rotaries in Ventura County have been unbelievable. Unbelievable.
On
Have to
behalf-
get Trinity to do the
On
math.
behalf of the Rotary Club of Ventura, and also a shout out to the Rotary Club of South Ventura. And I saw a couple of Rotary Club of Ventura East who are chiming in here on our Facebook Live event. Thank you, Rotary. Thank you, Spence and KVTA, for helping us have
Great job, everybody.
Yeah.
your
and
audience.
Leo Bunnin.
Yeah. Hey, we're going to turn it over to Spence to sign us off. Spence, it's been your show. You've been the host, and Stacy's kind of led the charge here. That's been awesome. And Spence, go ahead and sign us off tonight, buddy.
Well, I'd like to thank Stacy very much for jumping in and doing a great job talking about the Rotary and all the people that came on air with us. I'm looking at, from Scott Grimes up, everybody who performed, Aniyah Morales being here, Mike Powers coming on and getting me to dress up a little bit. That was huge. And everyone else who got involved. I think I got a better knot this time around. So that was good. Trinity Bliss, what a finish. And I'll tell you, bringing back some fabulous memories. When you see a band all those years ago and you see a band like Big Bad Voodoo Daddy still working for the community and playing music at that level, this is what it's all about. Leo Bunnin, awesome. Shane Morgan, thank you so much. And Newstalk 1590 KVTA, thank you for employing me for all these years. Good job, folks. We're checking out Mike Anderson. He was the director producer. Mike, thank you so much. We're done for tonight. I hope we're back next Friday with something new.
Thank you so much, everybody. Bye, everybody. Thank you for watching. Next Friday, we'll do something again. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.